Reaction time in regards to humans is the amount of time it takes for a human to detect a change in their surroundings and to take action. It's generally thrown around that the average driver takes 1.5 seconds to react to a change up ahead. However, in a controlled circumstances such as lab tests, the average is 0.2 seconds. The fastest ever recorded in controlled laboratory conditions is 0.09 seconds, or 90 milliseconds. That's incredibly fast.
How reaction time is measured. There have been many tests created specifically to measure human reaction time in many different situations. One that you can try yourself is known as the ruler drop test, a simple test that only needs three things: a ruler, a test subject, and someone to drop the ruler. Step 1. Situate the ruler so the 0 is aligned with the index finger and thumb of the test subject. Step 2. Tell the test subject to catch the ruler as soon as it is dropped, and to continue holding it until their result has been measured. Step 3. Wait some time and then drop the ruler. Note the measurement where the test subject caught the ruler, unless they didn't, in which case repeat the test until they do. Step 4. Use the formula T equals square root of 2 times D divided by 9.8, where D is the distance the ruler fell in meters and T is the amount of time in seconds that it took for your subject to react.
What affects reaction time? Many things interact with the human body in order to affect reaction time. Here's just some of the more common ones experienced by average people. Sleep deprivation. Studies have shown that being sleep deprived can slow your reaction time by up to half a second. Alcohol, drugs, prescription and over-the-counter medication, age, heart rate, light, cognitive load. Drivers going round sharp corners need to concentrate harder on controlling the car than drivers on straight roads. Because of this, while taking corners, drivers often have slower reaction times. There are many more, but these are the most common average people will have to deal with. These factors acting together can cause a variety of problems. What is reaction time important for? Reaction time is important for a number of things, most notably protecting you from any one of the numerous dangers we're exposed to every day. You may not notice it, but while traveling in a car or on a bus, you're often traveling much, much faster than the human body could naturally achieve alone. This should tell you that the human body, first of all, isn't designed or capable at those speeds to stop itself without assistance, and second, it's not meant to stop suddenly at those speeds. An obvious comparison of this would be, imagine yourself falling over, something you would have done at least once in the span of your memory. You probably wouldn't have realized it at the time, but as you began to fall, your body automatically flung out your arms in an attempt to either grab onto something or try to lessen the impact to your more vital organs, such as your brain. Now imagine that at the moment, your reaction time was slowed by up to 3 seconds, which can easily occur if you're heavily intoxicated or under the effect of drugs. During those 3 seconds, you could have easily fallen onto your head, causing severe damage to the most important organ you have, or at least getting a concussion. This is why reaction time is important to you, even in everyday life. Sometimes you don't have 3 extra seconds to get out of the way of a speeding driver or reckless cyclist. Can reaction time be improved? While reaction time is naturally a constant, not including the things that affect it as we discussed before, thinking time is not. Imagine you've been given a task where you have to push a button as soon as a red light turns on, which takes a different time each test. If you kept trying this task for a continued amount of time, your thinking time, which is the time it takes for you to decide what you're going to do before acting, will improve and get faster. But say, if as soon as you leave the testing center, a person walks up to you and punches you in the face, you'd be no better at dodging or stopping it than before starting the tests. This is because you have not been training your reaction time, but your thinking time for that one specific task, pushing a button when a light appears.
Conclusion. We hope this video has been informative and useful in teaching you about reaction time. If you have any questions, please email us at questions@clickview.tk.